The Ghan train trip through the centre of Australia is often noted as one of the world's great rail journeys. The company that runs the service is always looking to add value. This year, over the Anzac Day long weekend, the trip was extended and took in many of the places that played a part during wartime. Around half the travellers on board were current or former servicemen. For one man in particular, a 93-year-old with an impressive service record, it was a trip down memory lane.
He was a famous trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play.
Easter Saturday at Adelaide's Keswick railway station, and the platforms pumping to wartime tunes. In the crowd, Bill Corey, a veteran of World War II, who's never missed an Anzac Day march in Adelaide in 65 years. This year will be different. Beside him, a soldier from another war, his son Don, now in a commanding position on board the Ghan train.
Good morning.
Hello, how are you, Rachel?
Well, thank you.
Yeah. So when I first asked him, he sort of said, I'm marching in Adelaide, and I told him a little bit more about the trip and what was happening, and he said, oh, maybe I can march in Adelaide again next year. I'll only be 95 next year, so I'll march next year. Okay, there's your room.
Gee, this is all right. Better than the troop trains, isn't it?
Bill Corey grew up in a big family in the mid-north of South Australia, the son of a country town butcher.
Well, I was 22 when I enlisted. Seemed the thing to do. And so I joined up. I didn't know anything about the army. I didn't know anything. I didn't know corporal from captain, but I soon found out.
Within months, he was posted to faraway northern Africa, to Tobruk, a place that would eventually etch itself in the annals of Australian military history. His 2nd 43rd Infantry Battalion was on the front line in halting the advance of the Italian-German forces.
There wasn't a lot of done fighting in the daytime. It was just too hot. Most of it was early morning, and every night, of course, there was those patrols out in no man's land.
The young Mr. Corey and his mates ate outside in the dust and lived mostly underground. An English traitor known as Lord Haw-Haw, broadcasting out of Germany and wanting to discredit the Australians, dubbed them the Rats of Tobruk.
He called us, "You're living like rats in the desert," you know.